Hello, everyone. I'm Adam. I'm Graham. Island Graham. Oh, yeah. Hit another one of those.
And I'm Rodney.
Zen.
Welcome to the Adgrodcast. Now, to just give you some context, we just released our Halloween episode this past week, but it is actually Halloween today. One of those rarities. One of those 2020, joining or conjoining.
2020 got you down.
No, man, it's got me rocking.
It's got me rocking. What's your favorite thing about 2020?
Ooh, what's my favorite thing? I don't know.
The only thing we're missing right now is locusts. So
I just like the idea. All right.
That's been done before.
So imagine a guy in a cave, that's been like trapped or like literally chained up to a radiator for the last like 5 or 10 years. And he's like, just made it out, but he realizes he doesn't have any money. He's like, I'm going to rob a bank. And he puts a mask on. Then he shows up and he's like, ah. And everybody's wearing masks.
I was thinking that he'd be so grateful to be free that he would be the most positive, happy-go-lucky guy in 2020.
True, yeah.
Now, we've done a song where it's more like just an average day, average guy having a great days. But this guy was like living a nightmare and then gets out.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? Johnson family was on their annual family vacation when their young son, Timothy Johnson, walked away from the trail. He disappeared. Sense yet. Timothy didn't even get to see The Sixth Sense. Big reveal.
Well, if I could have that as the soundtrack to my life, I'd be pretty happy with that.
Are you saying if you were Timothy?
I mean, if I was anybody, that was pretty... I mean...
We should all get soundtracks.
It was pretty epic.
That would be
I remember each moment that I fucked up at some time that I was having heartburn, so I'm not sure.
Oh, you're fine.
You're fine.
You're good. If I were president, I'd make sure every American had their own soundtrack. It would be in the government funding. Hey, Gemini Cat? What's the thing with Gemini Cat?
Oh. So, all right. So one of the worst things about owning pets is how much shorter they live compared to us. So we were discussing...
Ooh, it's true.
What, it'd be like 6 dog generations in our one lifetime?
Roughly.
You know, so you could know like a dog's
Yeah.
great grand dog.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I really wouldn't want the offspring of my cat. I would just want that cat replicated exactly as it is. So then I was thinking, near the end of its life, you know, which is horrible to think about, what if I cloned her and then had the clone go and kill
the older cat. The original older
Whoa.
cat.
just like Gemini Man?
Yeah, so spoiler alert, that's Gemini Man, but with Will Smith. So, yeah, all right. I love this concept.
Well, I mean, it's just the same as Gemini Man. What's different about it?
It's a cat. Still a highly decorated assassin cat. So this highly decorated assassin cat, he started to get old and fat. He got a mouse or two, but that was that. So his time had come, his prime had come. His mouse hunting days were done. So that cat decided to retire. It was done chasing mice through the wire. It's time for him to relax and be cool. But he's got so many government secrets, I can't let him get away and relax. No, there's something I've got to do. Not to mention I can't deal with the fact that in life real, he may die very soon. So to put him out of misery, I'm gonna make one that's just like the original cat that is turning 19. So I took its DNA and I put it in an easy oven bake, and out came a little tiny kitty cat. But it wasn't different, you see. It was just like the original Phoebe kitty. It was exactly like that, but younger, not old and fat. So I gave that cat all of the same skills. I taught that cat exactly the same way to kill. And I sent him off with a master plan to take down that original feline. Yeah. So I made sure the cat was there. The old one with the thinning hair. He was laying right there on the couch. The younger one was about to pound. Oh, the younger one was so close, but it missed. Cause that old cat, it couldn't quit. It still has the exact same skills it had when it was young. If the younger cat was better, then this would all be done. But the older cat was quicker, and it then started to run. It was a badass chase, down side of buildings and through traffic. And then the one cat stole a motorcycle and started chasing the other one with it. And then they jumped off, and the other one got hit into the side of a car. That's because the younger one took his motorcycle and spinned it and threw it far. And just as the younger cat was about to kill the older cat, they'd met earlier. Then a past mate of his came on down with a flying plane and said, man, I'm gonna help you with this. So they decided to turn the tables. They decided that they were able to take up the younger feline cat. That older cat, it took its gear, took all of its friend right there, took down all that younger cat. Then the older cat, it said, you are just a tiny kid. Listen, if you're just like me, they're gonna turn you into a bad kitty. Listen to me, my tiny friend. If you want to make this end, you gotta help me make amends and fight all of those bad friends. Bad friends, let's take them down with all 18 lives that we got. Let's steal their kids and steal their wives and hold them for a ransom. Keep them there, so handsome. Make sure that we will never end. With all kitty powers combined, we will make sure that we find we are living till the end. We destroy that human. So they combined their kitty powers.
Now, I will say the cool part about this compared to Gemini Man
Yes.
is that while you would need like a black ops team of geneticists and researchers to make this go right without any like crossover, and then like a whole facility to house someone and keep them blind to the real world, all that shit, brainwashing stuff, cat cloning is like $30,000.
You've looked this up?
Yeah, it's like $30,000.
You've looked it up. I'm shocked you haven't looked at best friend cloning.
Why? No, yeah.
That is
no.
only $31,000, but he'd rather have the cat.
You could basically live out many crazy sci-fi scenarios for $30,000 then. I would totally watch a video of a cat meeting its own clone.
Wouldn't they just fight? I mean, cats when they just meet each other, they just try to kill each other.
How would you know?
Would it be weird if they started banging? Would that be weird?
Especially if yes, that would be weird.
All right, I got an idea. Wait, didn't you have like a recommendation from some? Oh, yes, I remember now. Yes.
Yes.
So imagine a world. I guess it would be 2122, and Netflix is still existing, and they've updated their.
What would be like
their
a
shows.
crazy other corporation or industry that they would take over? Like Exxon Netflix.
I guess.
Exxon, Mobil,
Power?
Amazon, Netflix.
Amazon Netflix.
Amazon,
Exxon
Netflix,
Mobil.
Coca-Cola.
Let's
We're
just
in
think
the
of
Coke-making business.
every evil corporation you can think of.
They all become drug dealers. All the major corporations, they invest in cocaine. All right, a little side song. Now, gentlemen, we've made quite a fortune here with our businesses, with our corporates. But there's an untapped market here. People love drugs, they love them a lot. I know we've been showing shows, but let's get into drugs, that's what we've got to do, so we can get something up their nose. People love drugs, that's what they like. They do them when they watch our shows at night. So let's give them what they want. Let's give them all they can handle. Do some drugs while you watch Ratchet. Do some drugs while you watch Ozarks. Many of our great original programming. Well, year one, we've got to get it from South America. But then 9 years on, we can make our own fields and fields, 'cause we're gonna make a big political deal with the new administration. So there will be Netflix cocaine across the nation. The nation, put it in your nose. Then sit down and watch all of our original Netflix shows. combination. Oh, my brain. Netflix. Okay. Put on that documentary. Independence Day. You know the one about when aliens attack the Earth and Randy Quaid flies his plane. Oh, he gets hurt. He dies. Give me another line. Give me another line. I gotta watch. I'm 3 episodes behind. I gotta stay up all night to make sure it's right. I'm gonna stare right into that television light. I don't know if you could hear, but that was a bunch of cocaine that I just put right in here, right in my nostril. That is the nose. I'm gonna do it before I watch all of my Netflix. Oh no. Coming down at the end of the show. How could I not see this happen? I'm just trying to watch Downton Abbey. Yeah, I'm the CEO of those Netflix shows. Let's do some blow and watch Netflix original Netflix show. And all the content that they've made their own, like Arrested Development. Anyway, back to that show, Independence Day, the documentary that we know when the aliens came and blew up all of the things that we blame. Well, the Democratic Party, obviously, it's their fault.
So
Yeah. Keep it going. Keep in tempo of the conversation.
I was confused. I'm dumb.
It's okay. You know, I voted. Do you know who I voted for? Dr. Doolittle. Dr. Doolittle ran for president. Hey, Adgrodians!
Check us out on Instagram at AdGrodRVA. That is ADGRODRVA.
And on Facebook, just search AdGrod or go to facebook.com/AdGrod.
And if you're a fan of improvised Shakespeare, you can go to the adgrodcast.tumblr.com.
Thanks for listening.
This has been the Adgrodcast.
Make sure to subscribe.
See you next week.
The Adgrodcast is part of the RVA Podcast Network. Please visit rvapodcast.org for more information.